Welcome to the channel, everyone. Glad to have you here. Well, as you can see, we are out on the kayak today, out on Pickwick Lake, located in Pickwick, Tennessee. We are headed to a place that the locals refer to as the end of the world. There are only, from what I gather, two ways to get there. One by water, which is what we are attempting to do. And the other is like an off-road vehicle, side-by-side, a rock crawler, mudder, that kind of thing. So I'm not guessing that we're going to have much company over there this evening, being that this is a Monday. This video will probably come out Wednesday evening. Anyway, it's a little bit rough out here, not too bad. I'm a little bit loaded down, so I'm sitting a little lower than usual, so it makes it for more of a, oh my goodness, that just scared the crap out of me. Jesus. Oh, my heart just stopped. I hope I caught that on camera. Anyway, we're gonna continue our journey here, and we will get back to you shortly. Sitting right up there is the culprit that scared the crap out of me. Okay, folks, we're out here in the middle of the channel. I'm trying, like I'll get out, to get across over to there, to that point. I had a boat go by a while ago. He didn't see me out here, and he went by kind of fast, and the waves got a little bit rough. Like I said, I'm experienced at this, so I'm not really worried about it. It's just I got all this gear, and if things were to tip over, that would really suck. And I'm an experienced swimmer. I wouldn't attempt this if I wasn't. So, yeah, nothing to worry about there. It's just like I said, I got all this equipment. I got stuff behind me, my phone, camera gear. That would really suck to get everything wet and lose it all. So that's the only issue I got. Anyway, just wanted to show you where I'm at. We'll see you when we get to the other side. We're heading right over there. Okay, we made it across, safe and sound. That's going to be our home for tonight, this beach area right here. This is what they refer to as the end of the world. Weekends, all this would be full of side-by-sides and rock crawlers. Can't wait to show it off to you. I wish I'd have brought some Captain Crunch. We're here. We made it. Woohoo! Workout for a big boy. Well, there's one thing about it. I got plenty of firewood. There's 2x4s and wood and all kind of driftwood. I know that stuff burns hot and fast, but I'll have plenty of wood to have a fire for pretty much the whole evening. Look down there. Oh yeah, plenty of firewood. Check this out. Beautiful. Beautiful. We should have as long as there's no clouds, we should have a beautiful sunset this evening. Okay, we got the tent all set up, and before I go any further, I'm gonna walk down here along this beach and see if I can't find me something to make into some sort of a chair or a bench or something to sit on. I brought a chair with me, but I left it in the Jeep because it was just too much on the kayak. I had more than enough already, so I just decided to leave that behind. So we're gonna see if we can't find something to sit on. Plenty of flat rocks that you can skip. Oh, that didn't skip too good. Anyway, try that again later. And there's enough trash washed up on this bank. Fill it dumps. Plastic bottles everywhere. Looks like part of a floating dock or something there. Yeah. Definitely got to watch out for boards with rusty nails in them. These rubber shoes. absolutely no luck finding anything to sit on other than my kayak, so I figured I'll just take and bait me up a line here and get a worm out in the water, see if we can catch something to eat tonight. No matter how far away and out in the middle of nowhere you think you are, you're not. Oh, feels good. Ah, yeah. Feels good. Oh yeah. That's something. I don't know what. Maybe something small. Small enough that you can't even see it. This is actually beautiful up here. So, Pickwick Lake in this area at one time, many years ago, was actually a town. And they say that there's a cemetery up here. This actually looks like some sort of marker. Tennessee Valley Authority Survey. Huh, that's interesting. Let's take a walk down this road here. See if we can't find that cemetery. Yeah, this was actually a whole town. Had farms and everything down here. I don't know how they, I don't know the story about how that went and how they notified everybody, or people had to sell their land, or what that was all about. If you know anything about it, put it in the comments below and let the people read it and learn the history about this place. This is just a small example of what I was talking about, how getting back here would require, some sort of an off-road vehicle, because this is what you're going to run into. A lot of these mud pits, some of them are pretty deep actually. Check out this view. Wow. I didn't even know this little bluff was here. Check this out. Wow. Absolutely amazing. Oh, it looks like some kind of rope there. I don't think that's for swinging, because it may just be to tie off a boat maybe, or to climb up this bank and come up here. Oh, I see. They swim up here, get a hold of that rope, they climb that rope, they come up here to this rock ledge, and Geronimo! Kerplunk. Yeah, that's what that's all about. Check out the view. Yeah, I came from all the way over there, all the way from around that bend on the other side of that ridge over there. It don't look very far, but when you're in that little kayak about 2 inches from the water coming in on you, it's a pretty good little old paddle across there. But look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Well worth the trip. Well worth it. Hope you're enjoying the sound of my squeaky Crocs. This is actually a pretty good little hike up here. It's steeper than it looks on camera. Okay, I'm out of breath, but I've made it to the top of the hill. Ooh-wee. That was a hike, but here we go. Here it is. Cemetery. Check it out. Etta Leonard G. Wood, August 14th, 1884, 1938. And Leonard, 1877 to 1920. Wow. Check this one out. It's another wood. Born March 11th, 1901, and died 1918. I don't know if that's just a stone or if it's a marker. I can't tell. Let's see. Yeah, we got another one down here. This one looks a little more modern. Check out the mud holes. William Tolliver Wood, born June 7th, 1931, and passed away February 17th, 1895. And Flora Jane Wood, born on June 1st, 1831, and passed away on October 1st of 1909. Wow. Well, like I said, I don't see any more. I'm not gonna walk in there. Pretty cool history up here. I don't know if you can tell. I don't know if you can tell by the distance of this, but I've already walked back down about halfway from the cemetery, and you just can't get a grasp on how steep this is. I guess that's the bottom down there, but I'm about halfway. You know, as I'm walking this trail, I thought I would just share a little something about me without indulging in too much of my personal life. Over the last several years, just been dealing with a lot. You know, just a lot of different things. You know, some of it's my fault, and some of it is, you know, other people having issues in life, and sometimes it just, I don't know, it creates a situation where you're just unsure about everything, you know, in your life. And I've been struggling with myself, dealing with how to cope with certain situations. Anyway, wow, what a view. Doing things like this is what I feel like is going to help me get back on the right track, I guess, and get myself straight in the head. But I guess all I'm saying is y'all think about me and pray for me, and pray for those around me, and both currently and in the future and in the past, because I certainly pray for everybody that I've dealt with, so including myself, every day. I appreciate it. I guess if you ain't got a trash bag to put your beer cans in, you can always start a beer can tree, right? There you go. Beer can tree. Right here on this beautiful point. Check this out. Well, what a beautiful spot to sit and watch the sunset, huh? I have been tripping out on this plant. It's like it's waving at me. It's been doing that since I got here. That one back there. Sorry about that. Check that out. That's crazy. And when I first got here and I seen it moving, I thought there was something there. But it's just that branch, that little old, I don't even know what it is, plant of some sort. Rocking back and forth. Check it out. What in the... That is absolutely that's craziness. If you know what that's all about, let me know in the comments. Don't freak me out with any spooky stories either. Went on that walk and left my pole. Came back and it's right here in the water. We're gonna have to reel it in and see what's going on here. Well, there was nothing on it. Nothing but a bunch of gravel got in my reel, so I had to clean it out. I baited it back up and throwed it back out there, so that's kind of strange. You could see well, I done walked on it, but you can see the drag mark of the pole going into the water there. I've got a bite, y'all. And I didn't bring my tripod to hold my camera, so we're just gonna try to... What we got? What do we got? What is that? A little catfish? Yeah. There's a little catfish. We're not gonna keep him. We're gonna throw him back. That ain't even worth keeping right there, but hey, we caught something. Cool beans. Little feller, you're going back. I gotta set my camera down though. We got him off the hook. We're gonna throw him back. Here we go. There he goes. That was fun. Apparently they are now biting. That is a bigger one. That one there would be some good eating right there. So we can get him in. Tighten this drag. Boy, he's fighting too. Yeah, that would be a good eater right there. Look at that one. I had to clean off the lens. I had fish slime on my camera lens. That one right there is a good eater. But you know what? I'm gonna let him go. I'll show you why later on. We're gonna let this one go. That would have been a good eater. That would have been a good meal right there. It's your lucky day, big boy. Well, all right, the sun's went down over that ridge, so I can't see it no more. It still looks beautiful, the orange glow that it's giving off. Got me a fire going. I'm just waiting for that to burn down a little bit and get me some coals going. And then I've got some lumber over there that I'm gonna lay across. And the reason I threw the fish back is because tonight I'm in the mood for some chili. This is chunky chili, Hormel chili, straight from the dollar store. Nothing fancy. Got me some tortillas, so yeah, I'm just gonna throw some chili and some tortillas. I guess have a chili burrito. But the mosquitoes are starting to come out, so if you ain't got one of these and you like to go camping, this is a Thermacell mosquito repellent. It's good for, I think, a 15-foot radius around you. Takes little cartridges, and you can tell how much is in it right here when you're about to run out or whatever. Excuse me. But all you do is just flip it on and hit that little igniter. There's a little window in there. I know you're not going to be able to see this in the camera, but there's a little orange glow in there that tells you that it's working. And you just set it around you, and ne'er a mosquito will bother you. Them things are a miracle. But yeah, we're going to have some chili as soon as we get some coals going. Burnt the hell out of myself there for a minute. It got hot. It's about done. Oh yeah. That's plenty hot. I'm just going to eat this like a bowl of chili, and I'll have my tortillas just like I'm having bread. My drink tonight, ramen, strawberry flavored, pretty unique looking little drink. I got this at Cracker Barrel. I don't know where they're from. It's got some different kind of writing here, but you take the top off. Do this while my chili is cooling down. Take the top off and pop this little piece out of the cap, and there's a little marble that seals it off right there. Take this here, pop the marble down in there, and there it is, that little marble down in there. That's good. I like it. This is the first time I've had strawberry. Pretty cool. You put your little cap back in there to seal it off. I'm bound determined, bro. Nothing better than old campfire chili from Dollar General. I was starving too. I was hungry. This adventure's took a lot out of me. All the prep, and then loading everything up, loading that kayak up, and working my way over here. Not bad for an old fat man, but it's well worth it. You can't beat this right here. I guess this is what living's all about right here. Better than raising hell and causing trouble. Y'all, I'm gonna finish eating this and I'll see you in a little bit. Well, okay, y'all. It's been a busy day. It's been a good day. I'm gonna sit here by the fire just a little bit longer till it burns down a little bit. I got all my stuff in the tent. Got my light on in there. Got my sleeping bag. All my stuff in there. I'm just gonna roll that sleeping bag out right there and use my backpack as a pillow and call it a night. I'll see y'all here in just a few minutes. Well, all right, y'all. We're all tucked in, ready to go to bed. It's been a fun day. Hope you've enjoyed this video so far. I know I have. And anyway, we're gonna get to bed. We're gonna get up at sunrise, get up real nice and early, and get everything packed up, loaded up, and get it back across that lake and get up out of here. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Something's walking around outside. It's been walking around out there for 30 minutes now. I don't know what it is. Could be a deer. Could be coyote. Could be wild pigs. There's pigs out here. Could be I'm not gonna say it. Yeah. Ooh, that was an owl. Yeah, there was a bunch of coyotes out there earlier howling, but it sounded like they were on the other side of the river. But ever since they've been howling, they haven't howled in a while, but when they started that, then all of a sudden I heard something walking around out there. I hate to have to defend myself, but I will. Okay, I'm gonna try to lay back down. Anything else happens, I will fill you in. Good night. There they go again. That's creepy. Yeah, try to sleep in a tent and having them howling outside your tent all night. It's a little creepy. Don't look like there's going to be much sleep tonight. It does sound like they're on the other side of the river, though. But, oh well. It's part of it. The good old outdoors. All right. Ooh. All right, y'all. Unless something drastic happens, we'll see you in the morning. Good night. Well, good morning, y'all. Needless to say, it was kind of a uneventful night as far as sleeping goes. It was off and on all night. Something back in there just would not stop walking around, waking me up. I mean, I'd go to sleep and then I'd hear something walking around back there, and it would wake me up. So I've moved the kayak from over here to over here, so I can start, when I tear down, I can start loading it up. This morning, went ahead and got me a fire going because it did get cold last night. I got a little bit cold, so I got this fire back going, and I'm gonna warm up by the fire as I wait for the sun to come up. It's starting to get daylight back there behind me. But we're just gonna stand here by the fire for a few minutes and let this fire warm me up. We'll get some coals going. By the time we get some coals going, it should be about daylight. Get me a cup of coffee going. Got me a pot of water going there so I can get me some coffee in me. I'm ready for a good hot cup of coffee. Well, unfortunately, I forgot to bring my coffee cup, so we're going to make it right there in that pot and drink it straight out of that pot this morning. We'll let that pot cool down a little bit. It'll be just fine. Yes, sir. Be just fine for me. We're going to set that off the fire. Let it cool down a little bit. Be just fine. Oh yeah. Yeah, that is fun. I'll tell you what, I'm glad I brought this extra shirt because it was cold last night. I thought I may have packed a little bit too much, but this was one item right here. And I also had these Hey Dude stuff down in my backpack too. I put them on to keep my toes warm. But I gotta keep these dry. But they came in handy last night. I slipped them on. They got socks on the inside of them, so that kept my feet warm. Well, y'all, although I may have camped at the end of the world, apparently it was the end of my recording for this episode, as my phone battery went dead. My solar-powered charger failed me, and so here in just a few seconds in this video, we will be coming to an abrupt end. So I will be looking for something a little more reliable. If you know of any charging devices that are reasonable and that are reliable in this sort of environment, just let me know about it in the comments, and I'll definitely be looking into it. But if you've enjoyed watching this episode, you enjoy this kind of content, please help me out and subscribe and leave a comment and like the video, and we will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.